With me, ace Victorian driver Kerryn Manning, and Kerryn, West Australian fans were thrilled to watch Amaretto make her West Australian debut at Gloucester Park last week. She's certainly a wonderful mare when she won the Norm's Daughter Classic. She's in another big race this week, the Parliamentary Cup for mares. She's drawn a bit wide, about 6 or 7, but she should be hard to beat.
Yeah, it would have been nice to draw a little bit closer in. She drew bad the other night, but was able to sort of overcome it. And with her speed, she's sort of very versatile horse, can do a bit of work or sit back and sprint. But look, wrapped to get a win with her the other night to kick things off, and going to have to work for it again Friday, but look, she's going to be right in it.
Was it your plan last week to go forward from barrier 7?
It was, only because watching the racing, it tends to be a little bit got to be up the front around the small track, and look, she could do the work, so I thought I'd press forward. I didn't know that I'd find the front. That was a very pleasant surprise, and once she found the front, I knew she was going to be pretty hard to run down. She just sort of she tries really hard, and she's hard to get past.
She won in good style. Tell us about that wonderful run in the Victoria Cup. We were thrilled to watch her come home and run second to Lenny the Shark and beating a horse like Tiger Tara home.
Yeah, no, she certainly did us proud that night. She got obviously got a nice run through the fence, but look, she still had to utilise that, and she charged up the straight and was probably taking a bit of ground off Lenny at the end and didn't get beat that far at all. So really proud of her that night, and she's our little star, and she's just done such a great job. And
after Friday night's run, you'll be looking at the big Mares Classic coming up at Gloucester Park on Inter-Dominion Grand Final night.
Yeah, that's right. We're certainly that's the main aim for the trip for her, and hopefully she can draw a good barrier in that. Don't want to moz it, but look, she's due for one, and it's going to be a nice field and obviously a stiff competition. But it'd be just nice to have her go around and do her best.
I was very impressed with Moto Meteor with his run. He was last, and he made up a lot of ground, and he covered a bit of extra ground to run close up behind them last Friday night.
He did, yeah. His run was really good. He certainly, I wouldn't say surprised me, but he's certainly more of a stayer generally than a sprinter. And look, he certainly had to sprint pretty quick the other night. His last half would have been pretty quick, I think. And the winner was obviously too good for everybody, but of the others, I think he sort of did a really good job. He was a bit stiff not to weigh in, and did really good. I mean, he was sort of under pressure in the bend and getting shoved wider, and he just kept coming up the straight. So really, really happy.
And that race, of course, was won by that brilliant New Zealander, Ultimate Machete. He's having a rest from racing this Friday night, so it could play into your hands.
Yeah, that was good to see. Look, that certainly won't hurt. Our draw is a bit tricky. He's drawn behind the one, which it goes okay, but look, it's going to be a bit of speed on early, and we're going to need a little bit of luck in that, but certainly if he gets it, he'll be running on.
Well, I think number 1 will lead, Kerryn, so you'll probably be sitting behind him because he's a pretty smart horse, that horse from the Bond stable.
Yeah, well, that's good news. If that happens, it'll certainly make life a lot easier if that's the case. But look, I guess we'll wait and see, but yeah, it'd be nice to either be leaders back or 3 fence at worst, and if he gets a crack at him, they'll know he's there.
And are you happy with the way Mr. Mojito's going in the Inter-Dominion heats?
Oh look, yeah, he's finished not too far away behind him. Look, they're just such a lovely bunch of horses. It's hard to make ground on them when they run so quick. And tonight he had a nice run in behind him. He probably was, I wouldn't say disappointing, but he certainly had his chance to weigh in, and he just missed out on that. But they ran him 26.2, which it's pretty hard to make any ground. And, he went nice, but he would need to improve in the next heat to figure.